Hi family, I'm back again with another video. I hope everybody is doing well today. Um, Blessed and highly favored. I want to come on here because I've been going through some stuff. You know, everybody going through some stuff somewhere. But I've been going through some things. Um, just the stuff that's happening around this world is crazy and it's happening. It's touching home. I'm not just watching it and listening to it and seeing it happen. Um, it's been, just all kind of stuff online I've been seeing. Just black people getting mistreated in all kind of different ways. Uh, Truckers coming up missing, coming up unalived. Um, just persecution all the way through. And it's spilling over into everyone's life. And I was watching something today, and the statistics like showed almost 300,000 black women um, are either getting fired from their jobs, let go, like in corporate America and stuff like that. So we are being targeted on a nationwide level. Um, and it's it's alarming. It's at alarming rates. It's at alarming rates. Um, law enforcement is just getting out of hand with things. Law enforcement is getting out of hand with treating our youth just uncalled for things. And got my word out. But I kind of found myself like feeling not depressed but oppressed, feeling oppressed, you know like I'm really feeling like what our ancestors went through, not feeling what they went through because it was 100 times worse, but just a little bit of it. And it don't feel good at all. Black people always been persecuted. They always been, you know, since slavery, we just had it rough. And the redlining and with the loans and we building our own time and get burned down and just all kind of stuff we have went through. But one thing I do know is a Bible prophecy. And I know all these things have to come to pass. Um, but ooh, I'm feeling the heat um, on my own level, in my own space. And I had to pray about it because, man, it's just getting worse and worse. I had to pray about it. And I was reading my word. I was reading Peter, First Peter, before I went to work. And after I got from work, I just pray. I always pray all day through the day, especially in the workplace with all air, all them spirits. But when I got off of work, I went home, and I still had that old, that old oppressed spirit on me. I said, oh no, I'll go through spiritual warfare day by day, so I know what it felt like, and I just felt heavy. So I just went to First Peter, and I was reading it before work, but when I came home, I prayed and I asked, the Holy Spirit, like, please give me a word, please, and He is the comforter. He is the ultimate comforter. And When I tell you, whoever asks, they shall receive. I do. But it leads it led me to 2 Peter 11 and 12, but I'm gonna start from 7. Go ahead and start from 7. Okay. It said, therefore, to you who believe, he is precious, but to those who are who are disobedient, the stone which the builders rejected has become the chief cornerstone, and a stone of stumbling, and a rock of offense. They stumble, being disobedient to the word, to which they also were appointed. But you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, his own special people, that you may proclaim the praises of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light, who once were not a people, but are now the people of Yah, who had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. I felt that he did call me out of darkness to his wonderful light. And as a people, those who have ears to hear and eyes to see can really understand that. So he said, beloved, I beg you, as sojourners and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul, having your conduct honorable among the Gentiles, that when they speak against you as evildoers, they may, by your good works which they observe, glorify Yah in the day of visitation. So, like we always done, I know I've always done it, like lead by example. Lead by example. Don't throw that hatred back towards them. Don't give them the satisfaction, and don't let it eat you up inside, because we always been oppressed in so many ways. But this was a lesson to me, and I hope somebody resonate with it, or get this message, because we get caught up in our own feelings, and Satan is cunning. He's a master manipulator. He's been doing this for a long time, and he will use anything he have to get you farthest he could away from Yah. So don't let him do it. Don't let him do it. And I'm glad I prayed on this. I'm glad I had discernment to recognize what he was trying to do with me. And you gotta let people be people. You gotta let them do them. Now, Y'all give you common sense. Protect yourself. Protect your family at all costs. But don't harbor that hatred in your heart for them like they harbor it for us. That is not who he made us to be. You know what I'm saying? How can we teach anybody how to love if we have hatred in our heart? So just try to do the best y'all can in being like Yahusha. And don't throw that out. What you get, don't throw that back out. Don't throw that energy back out. Stand up. Like y'all said, stand up for what you believe in. But you have to know that you are a royal priesthood. You are a chosen nation. You have to carry yourself as that. You have to carry that, and not for man to see. In your heart, in your heart. Our Father looks at the heart. He judges the heart of man. So you have to do that in your heart first, in your room, in your closet, in your mind, in your spirit. You know, do that. Work on yourself. And then when you go face to face with any ignorance, with any backbiting, with any evil doing, you'll be covered. You will be covered. And you know how to act accordingly. So I hope it resonated with somebody, and I hope it helped somebody. It helped me. The Holy Spirit helped me so much, because I was kind of going through it this week. And I don't usually watch the news. I watch it, but it's certain topics I watch, and I use my discernment on what they say and what I know, and then I'll get that out of it. But I don't watch TV. I don't watch TV shows. I don't watch all of that. But I will observe, and I will see what's going on in the world. Yeah. But I take it with a grain of salt, and I keep my eyes and my ears open to what's going on. But I can't let it affect my soul. I can't let it, can't let the enemy with his deceitful self get me, trap me like that. So I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed afternoon, night, morning, whatever. And stay vigilant, stay sober. Y'all bless.